My name is Joyce Armstrong. I'm a Lieutenant Junior Surface Warfare Officer in the United States Navy. And here I'm going to talk about the TSP and how you can reallocate. First thing you want to do is type in tsp.gov in your search engine, fund performance. You're going to go to rates of return. Let's say, for instance, you've never looked at your TSP, you've never changed anything about your TSP since you got out of boot camp. You're going to see how whatever life cycle you're in compares to the G fund. Look at the difference when you look at CS and I. Those are double digits, right? The L fund says 25%. What if you put all your money in the S fund or the I fund? You're going to get a bigger return, right? If we just take out the L fund, let's say I want to get out of the L fund completely, which is what I did. Back in 2023 or 2024, I decided, hey, I don't want to do the L fund anymore. I'm just going to allocate my funds, reallocate my funds into some of these. So I looked into what the F fund was about, what the C fund was about. And I really like these numbers because I'm like, hey, if I'm putting in $500, I'm going to see a 22% return, 29% return. On top of that, if you contribute at least 5% of your paycheck, the TSP, they match your percent. So let's say 5% of my paycheck is $200. Well, I'm getting an additional $200 from the government. So definitely take advantage of that if you haven't already. In order to change your contribution to 5%, you would go to the MyPay website, and as you're viewing your LES on the left-handed sidebar, you will see where it says TSP contributions. We'll go to, let's look at fund options, and then you want to check out individual funds. So you can compare up to 3 funds. Let's do the G fund, the C fund, and the I fund, right? Now you can really see clearly the difference in percentage, and this is year to date. While the G fund has a lower return, it's the safest, right? So if you're not a risky investor, you probably want to stick with the G fund. But if you're a medium investor and you're a medium risk taker, you probably want to do the C fund. On the objective tab here, or what are these funds investing in, right? And then lastly, you'll see I is risk. Okay, why is this important? It's important to do research so you understand the benefits of what you're about to invest your funds in. So if I click on the C fund over here, for example, it says, why should I invest? All right, large US company stocks, S&P 500 index. I've heard of these terms before. Just kind of read through and do some research. Right now, all right, I know that the C fund is major US stocks, S&P fund, and then it tells me on the side here, top 10 holdings. Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, Tesla, Apple, all things that we know. It just gives you a basic breakdown. Let's look at iFund. That was the really risky one, right? Why is that one so risky? It's an international stock index, small, medium, large companies in more than 40 developed and emerging market countries, excluding the US. All right, we're looking at performance. Tells me some top holdings. Same thing as C fund. Okay, I've heard of BlackRock before. That's a big name. Maybe I want to do a little more research from what I got from this website. Understand that when you're investing, you want a high return on your investment. When we looked at the different rates of return, some of these rates of return aren't what's up for me and the lifestyle that I want to live when I retire. Hopefully that helps give you a better synopsis of the different funds. I know I didn't cover every single one, but I know like F fund is for bonds, S fund is for small stocks, so it's not really like the C fund where it's common stocks, large companies, it's smaller stocks. But do your own research on that. Here is how I started My TSP fund was in the L cycle for 2055, and this was my return, 12% throughout the entire year from May 26, 2022 to May 26, 2023. For the entire year, $2,000. Here's a pictorial view of what that looked like. This yellow that you see is the G fund. Remember, we just talked about how it wasn't even double-digit return. So now let's look at 23 to 24. 24%. So in just the next year, what changed? Well, I got out of the life cycle and I decided to reallocate my funds from that life cycle into the different funds we just talked about, the C fund, the S fund, the I fund, the F. After 2 years, that's when they started to match the prices. I saw a tremendous increase in just one short year. And then here's the graph again, comparing my changes to the G fund. But if you're too lazy, you don't want to take the time to learn how to do this stuff, you're not going to set yourself up for success and a happy retirement. Okay, let me be clear. If you do not take ownership of your finances and do what you can now to set yourself up for success, utilize the government for the benefits. If they're matching 5%, put at least 5% into your TSP fund. I'm gonna log in real quick. So you'd want to go to change investments if you want to reallocate your funds. Say you don't know your password, you forgot your password, you lost the PIN, whatever the case. Just call TSP, verify your identity, and they should be able to help you get your information so that you can actually log into TSP. Get out of the L cycle like I did, or if you want to reallocate your funds, let's say you don't want to have 5% in the F fund, you want 10%. Or you don't want 10% in the C fund, you want 30%. What you're going to do is come down here to change your investment mix. Again, this is from the tab Change Investments. Then we're going to click Get Started. You can either change it with the money that's already in the plan, or you can update it and say, hey, for future payments coming or future monies that's coming into this account, I want to change the contributions for that. Click Continue. Now it'll tell you what your current mix is and future contributions. Right now you can see I am not in any L fund. All of my contributions are going toward either the F fund, the CS, or I. So what I did is, this is a safety net. This is for bonds, like I explained earlier. I put 5% in there. C fund for common stocks, I did 33%. S fund 55. Y'all can read that. All right. So what you can do over here is change it. Let's say you want to do 10%, 45, 20, and then in the I fund 25. All right, cool. So all of that adds up 100%. And then I'll click Continue. It'll show a nice picture of what my changes will look like. I'll verify if these are the numbers I want. And then it's as simple as clicking Submit. It's going to be effective starting tomorrow. It's really that simple. Don't complicate it. Don't be fearful that you don't know what you're doing. It's really this simple, guys. All right. If you guys have any questions, drop them in the comments. I'm more than willing to make another video. I'll share whatever I can from experience, and I'm also willing to learn a little bit more just to help. I appreciate any feedback. Make sure you subscribe.